Warning! After watching these 3D printers, your current printer will feel completely outdated. Welcome back, everyone. If you watched part 1, you already know how powerful this list is. But today we're taking it to the next level with the top 5 to the number 1 best 3D printers of 2026. These are the machines that redefine speed, precision, and AI-powered technology. Make sure to watch till the end, because when you see the number 1 printer, you'll only say one thing. This is the future. So without wasting any time, let's get started with rank. Number 5. Creality Ender 3v3 SE. There has never been a more user-friendly, budget 3D printer than Creality's Ender 3v3 SE. Say goodbye to scratch builds and manual leveling. This machine takes no more than 15 minutes to assemble, then self-levels and sets its own Z height. Its modern LED interface makes the machine simple to use and comes complete with guides to walk you through filament changes and more. It's faster than previous Ender 3s, with a max speed of 250 mm per second, which is mainly due to a robust build, with linear rods on the Y-axis and dual Z-axis, rather than speedy firmware. Obviously, Creality had to cut a few corners to produce this machine. It only has one Z-stepper motor. The second Z-axis is synced with a belt. The bed has a cheaper PC surface, and there's no Wi-Fi. Number 4. Bamboo Lab A1 Mini. If you want to squeeze as much printing power into a small space and tight budget as possible, then Bamboo Lab's A1 Mini checks all the boxes. It's a bed slinger-style mini 3D printer with the option of adding a light AMS automatic material system. It's the fastest bed slinger we've clocked so far and nearly as fast as Bamboo's larger Core XY machines. Retailing at $299 for the printer and $459 with the AMS Lite, it packs more features than the competition for significantly less money. It has an intuitive color touchscreen, quick-change steel nozzles and a blazing 10,000 mm/s superscript 2 acceleration speed for fast, clean print. The A1 Mini can level the bed and set its own Z height with the touch of a button. The AMS for the A1 Mini spoils the compact footprint a bit, as it has to be set next to the printer rather than on top. It makes up for the inconvenience by being superior to the full-sized AMS with sensors that detect tangles and a spindle for each spool that can accommodate filament with odd-sized or cardboard spools. Number 3. Prusa Core 1. The long-awaited Prusa Research Core XY machine has arrived, and it doesn't disappoint. Engineers took the best parts of the highly rated MK4S and encased it in a slim steel exoskeleton with a cooling system that allows the printer to operate safely with the door shut, even with PLA. The Core 1 is 20% faster than the Prusa MK4S, with slightly better print quality. The Core 1 has a dozen seemingly small but extremely thoughtful tweaks that make for a better machine when taken as a whole. For example, the steel case does double duty as the printer's frame. The walls are punched in to make the space smaller and easier to heat, and the indents serve as a discrete place for a side-mounted spool holder. The other side is left empty, which is cheaper for Prusa to produce and creates a customizable storage space to suit each user's need. The doors are lightweight, unbreakable, and can be mounted with the hinge on either side. Clunky cable chains have been thrown out in favor of a simple swing arm that keeps the printer's tubes and wiring in place. And that special cooling? It's all made possible by placing a manually operated vent in the printer's top panel, so you don't have to take it off or leave the door open. And since it's a Prusa, it has fully automatic bed leveling, sets its own Z height, and comes with factory-set input shaping. Its native slicer program is a gold standard many other companies have used for their custom slicers. And because of Prusa Research's attention to detail, the Core 1 has dozens of slicer profiles for every filament imaginable. The Core 1 retails at $1,199, which is only $200 more than the MK4S. You can save money by building the kit version for $949 or converting a MK4S for $449. Number 2. Elegoo Centauri Carbon. The Centauri Carbon is everything you want in a budget-friendly, speedy printer. It's a fast, enclosed Core XY with a bed slinger price tag, launching at $299.99. Its speed and build size is similar to the top-of-the-line Bamboo Lab printer, with a top speed of 500 mm per second and 20,000 mm/s superscript 2 acceleration. It uses an Elegoo fork of clipper to reduce vibrations and optimize pressure advance to produce excellent print. We were able to print an absolutely perfect PLA 3D Benchy in 18 minutes and 19 seconds. The Centauri Carbon's high-flow hot-end handled PLA, PTG, TPU, ABS and ASA without any issue. The top lid must be removed to print cooler filaments, but that's a common design issue with low-priced machines. It does a good job of retaining heat when the lid is on for printing ESA and ABS. It wasn't quite enough to print more tricky PC blend filament. But for average users, it handles more typical filaments without any trouble at all. It's perfect as a beginner machine or a print farm workhorse. It's pre-assembled, so you just unbox and go. The easy access spool holder, simple filament loading routine, and USB port front and center make the machine a breeze to use. The Centauri Carbon doesn't require cloud access and runs off an Elegoo fork of clipper, meaning you can control your own data security. Number 1. Bamboo Lab P2S. The Bamboo Lab P2S combo is a very near-perfect, mid-range Goldilocks 3D printer. It has excellent print quality, it's just the right size for most makers, and it can handle a wide range of materials in a whole rainbow of colors. It's also loaded with creator comforts to make printing easy for makers of any skill level, with excellent auto bed leveling, loads of sensors and cameras, plus my favorite easy-to-swap magnetic hot end. It does lack a few features, but this is to be expected from a mid-range model. Things like active chamber heating, advanced filtration, dual nozzles, and laser add-ons are reserved for high-end models. It has what you need to print darn near anything and cuts out the luxury fluff. Its only flaw is one shared by every AMS-fed multicolor unit. It creates a lot of filament waste when printing multicolor. The most noticeable improvement the P2S has over its predecessor, the P1S, might seem trivial. It got a touchscreen. The cheap-looking, difficult-to-use, minimalist control panel on the P1S really held it back, especially among beginners. Now the P2S has a proper modern screen, just like the premium X1C and H2 lineup. The touchscreen interface not only holds a wealth of information, but it also makes using the P2S without a computer incredibly easy. When paired with the Bamboo Handy mobile app, a beginner can select models from Bamboo Lab's MakerWorld and send them directly to the printer without needing a PC to run the full Bamboo Studio slicer. The P2S combo comes with the new AMS2 Pro, which also doubles as a filament dryer. The magnetic nozzles, which can be installed without tools, are the same ones used in the H2 line, and make maintenance a breeze. The new cooling system isn't quite as fancy as the H2, but it does the trick and, most importantly, lets you run the machine with the door closed at all times. This is a huge plus for makers with children and cats who want to keep stray fingers and furry butts out of the build chamber. Retailing at $599 for the standalone machine and $799 for the combo, the P2S is a solid choice for printing all the things you want around your home, shop, or office. That's it for today's review. If this helped you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more honest tech breakdowns. Thanks for watching, stay creative, keep printing, and I'll catch you in the next one.